The full story of Dick Grayson, from Robin to Nightwing. Introduction. Dick Grayson is one of the most iconic characters in DC Comics history. He started as the first Robin, Batman's trusted sidekick, and evolved into Nightwing, a solo hero and leader in his own right. His journey from a circus performer to a crime-fighting legend is a powerful tale of legacy, identity, and independence. Origin and early life. Dick Grayson first appeared in Detective Comics number 38 in 1940. He was created by Bob Kane, Bill Finger, and Jerry Robinson as a way to give young readers someone to relate to alongside Batman. Dick was born to John and Mary Grayson, acrobats in the famous Flying Graysons circus act. He lived a joyful life performing with his parents, until tragedy struck. During a performance, a mobster named Tony Zucco sabotaged the trapeze wires to extort money from the circus. The wires snapped, and Dick watched his parents fall to their deaths. Bruce Wayne, who was in the audience, took pity on the boy. Seeing his own orphan past in Dick, Bruce adopted him as his ward. Eventually, he revealed his identity as Batman and trained Dick to become Robin, the boy wonder. Becoming Robin. As Robin, Dick Grayson became the first superhero sidekick in comic book history. He was energetic, optimistic, and skilled in acrobatics and combat. He fought crime alongside Batman and brought a lighter tone to the otherwise dark Gotham City. Over the years, Dick grew from a cheerful sidekick into a more serious and mature crime fighter. He learned detective skills, hand-to-hand combat, and developed a strong moral compass under Batman's mentorship. The Teen Titans. Dick Grayson became the founder and leader of the Teen Titans, a team of young superheroes including Starfire, Beast Boy, Raven, and Cyborg. As the Titans' leader, Dick developed strong leadership skills and found a second family. This was an important stage in his growth. It was where Dick began to step out of Batman's shadow and define his own identity. He built deep friendships and even a romantic relationship with Starfire. Becoming Nightwing. As Dick matured, tensions with Bruce began to rise. Bruce's strict and controlling nature clashed with Dick's growing independence. Eventually, Dick gave up the Robin mantle. Inspired by a story Superman once told him about a Kryptonian hero, Dick adopted the name Nightwing. His new costume was sleek and dark, and he moved to the city of Blüdhaven, just outside Gotham, to fight crime on his own terms. As Nightwing, Dick became a symbol of evolution, someone who took the skills he learned from Batman but became his own man. Role in the DC Universe. Blüdhaven's protector, Dick chose to protect Blüdhaven, a crime-ridden city often compared to Gotham, but more corrupt and neglected. He tackled crime bosses, human traffickers, and political corruption. Leader of the Titans, Nightwing continued to lead various incarnations of the Teen Titans and later the Titans. His leadership made him respected among both younger and older heroes. Batman replacement. When Bruce Wayne was presumed dead during Final Crisis, Dick took up the mantle of Batman and made Damian Wayne his Robin. Their dynamic as a lighter Batman and darker Robin flipped the traditional roles. Return to Nightwing. After Bruce returned, Dick happily stepped back into the role of Nightwing. He realized that while he could wear the cowl, his true identity was Nightwing. Major storylines. The Judas Contract, a pivotal Teen Titans storyline where Dick officially becomes Nightwing and fights against the betrayal of Tara. Batman, Battle for the Cowl. After Bruce's disappearance, Dick reluctantly becomes Batman to keep Gotham safe. Grayson, in a unique twist, Dick fakes his death and becomes a spy for the covert agency Spiral. Nightwing, Rebirth. Dick returns to the Nightwing identity with a black and blue suit and reclaims his role as Blüdhaven's protector. Rick Grayson era. After being shot in the head by KG Beast, Dick loses his memory and lives as Rick Grayson, rejecting his Nightwing identity for a time before eventually returning. Powers and abilities. Dick Grayson has no superpowers but is one of the most skilled humans in the DC universe. Master acrobat, Olympic-level agility from his circus background. Expert martial artist, trained by Batman in over a dozen fighting styles. Master detective, almost as skilled as Batman in investigation and analysis. Leadership, a respected leader among Titans and the wider superhero community. Peak physical condition, athletic, fast, agile, and with sharp reflexes. Weapons expert, skilled with his signature eskrima sticks and throwing projectiles. Relationships. Bruce Wayne/Batman, a complex father-son dynamic, full of love, conflict, and deep respect. Damian Wayne acts like an older brother, helping guide Damian as Robin. Barbara Gordon, Batgirl/Oracle, longtime love interest, sometimes romantic partner. Starfire, major romantic relationship during his time with the Teen Titans. Tim Drake, Jason Todd, Cassandra Cain, seen as siblings or family within the Bat family. Legacy. Dick Grayson was the first sidekick, the first Robin, and the first to step out of a mentor's shadow and build his own heroic legacy. He shows that you don't need to be defined by your past or someone else's identity. He is a bridge between generations, someone younger heroes look up to, and older heroes trust. From the colorful days of Robin to the shadowy streets of Bloodhaven as Nightwing, Dick Grayson's journey is one of growth, independence, and heroism. Conclusion. Dick Grayson is more than just Batman's former sidekick. He's a symbol of transformation, from tragedy to hope, from boy wonder to a legendary hero. Whether leading the Titans, protecting his city, or inspiring the next generation, Nightwing stands tall as one of the greatest heroes in the DC universe.